Okay. All right, ladies. Hello. First of all, I want to say thank you for for bearing with me the past couple weeks when I was in Utah, and then there was another reason why.
Florida hurricane.
Oh, was that why? Did you? But you ended up having a call,
We had the
right?
call last week.
See, I don't even know. Like my brain is like. So thank y'all. Thank Jen, and I think did Dee do a call for me? I can't remember.
2 weeks ago.
I'm glad somebody remembers. Okay, so the past couple weeks have kind of been a blur.
164 Street Southwest.
Thank you for y'all. Thanks y'all for being patient, and thank you Jen and Dee for just stepping in and doing it when I was not able to. So, we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. So I thought tonight would be a good time to discuss goals, end of year goals, like where you want to be at the end of the year. And I think it's always good to have goals that push and stretch you. And so I encourage y'all to dream big. So, but the plan is that we reverse engineer all goals tonight so that you have a timeline and that you can put some things into action because I love goals. And, you know, the thing is, let's see, 2 years ago, my biggest goal was to hit 2-star and get to New Leader Conference. It used to be you had to be 2-star to get to New Leader Conference. And that was my biggest goal. And I kept saying that was my biggest goal, but I didn't plan it out. Like I didn't reverse engineer that. I just kind of thought that, well, I believed it. It was on my vision board and those are all important things too, but I did not plan it out. I did not say to myself, I didn't ask myself, how am I going to do this? I just said, well, this is my biggest goal. This is my biggest goal. It's on my vision board. It's on my vision board. So I really want to be woo-woo, as Jen Towner likes to say. And I want us to have like that law of attraction, like belief that it's going to happen. But I also want us to be really smart about it and reverse engineer whatever it is. And whatnot. So, okay. So just to give everybody, I want to give everybody a quick update on Elite because to be an Elite team, you have to have two things. You have to have 5-star and you have to have the Elite points. We've got the 5-star part locked in. We're good there, which typically people say that's the hardest part. And like the points are a little easier. Well, the points were a lot easier for me last year for some reason. I have no idea why. It's going to happen. I met with Craig when I was in Utah, and he totally broke down Elite points for me and told me like exactly how to get it done. So I feel a lot better after that meeting because he did give me a very specific plan of action, not just having it on my vision board. He said, he said very specifically, you need 5 people to hit SC between now and the end of the year. You need, 3 new coaches to get 1 SC point. He gave me very, very specific things. He told me I needed to hit SC 13 at a minimum for each month. So it's really cool when you have these goals that you can like break it down and get really, really specific about it. So Elite wise, we've gone up. We have gone up every month this year, like in the wrong direction. So I guess we've gone up in number, down in rank. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, last month we were 400 and something. Now we're 563, and we have 71 Elite points. You need 105 Elite points. For those of you who are like, this is all confusing. This is over my head. I don't care about Elite points. I don't understand, whatever. The number one thing that you can do to help the team is just to hit SC 5 every month, and that's it. That not only helps the team, that helps you, because that means if you hit SC 5, you are making your investment back. You're bringing new people in. If you're an Emerald, if you hit SC 5, you're getting the leads from the company. So it's a win-win situation. So that's the number one thing anybody can do, is just to hit SC. And again, it's for your benefit more than anything. All right. So a couple of announcements really quickly. And I've been posting about this stuff, and I'm trying not to overwhelm anybody, but we just have all of a sudden had a lot of stuff going on this week. So we're going to have 2 group kind of training push options for people between now and the end of the year. Moira is going to have one, the Fearless Recruiting one, which is just going to be phenomenal. And to be quite honest, any of you watching, listening, could hit this and get it. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. But I will tell you that the qualifications for this group is you have to be Diamond by the end of the month, and you have to hit SC by the end of the month. So Diamond and SC5 by the end of the month. And the group's going to be amazing. Like I know some of y'all are new and you don't even know like top coach names probably, but Christina Delgado is like one of my favorite coaches. She's very well respected. She was an attorney before she got started as a coach, and she's just a really sharp woman. So it's going to be run by her, Moira, Lindsay Matway, and Melissa McAllister. Lindsay Matway, if you don't know who she is the number one moneymaker in all of Beachbody. Like she makes just so much money that she has to like give away, sign over her $100,000 bonus checks to charity because
Must be nice.
Yeah, because she just already makes so much money and gets taxed on it and stuff. So, and then Melissa McAllister, I think, is the number 2 money making coach, and they've all been top 10, top 5, top coaches. And I mean, while that is exciting and important, the thing to know is they are top recruiters. They are top like business women just in general. They run really good businesses. So they have so much to teach. So if anybody wants to try to push and get in that, let me know and we will come up with a plan. The other group is going to be Meredith Canal. She is going to do a push group, and that will start. Okay, first of all, I forgot to say Moira's group, the Fearless Recruiting group with all those leaders, will start October 1st. Meredith's group, which I'm going to help with, will start October 15th, and that group has a different qualification. Those are people who are pushing for Diamond or Star Diamond by the end of the year. So Moira's group, you already have to be Diamond. Meredith's group, you just have to be Emerald and want to get to Diamond by the end of the year. And so the qualification for Meredith's group is to be an active Emerald and to get SC2 by October 15th. So 2 groups, 2 different kinds of levels, but great at helping you achieve goals. Like the main thing I want to get across is don't be scared of these groups. I know when I started in the beginning, I would do all these Diamond pushes with Amy Silverman, and I was scared half out of my mind of these groups and of Amy and of all these people that would get in there. And I would just think, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But, you just get in there and you make it work and you do what you can. And sometimes, I'd get behind and I'd catch up, and sometimes I wouldn't, but I would still learn things every single time. So I always say err on the side of pushing for these groups and getting in them, because there's so much you get from them. I mean, just so much. Don't be afraid of them. Don't think, oh, I'm new, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? Most of the people in there don't know what they're doing either. They're just like going for it, and like, their coach is saying you really should push to get in this group because it's going to be amazing, and like just do it. Lastly, we're going to do a coach sneak peek on Monday. My plan for the rest of the year is to do my own coach sneak peek every other week between now and the end of the year. So next week was just going to be me doing it on my own again, but Moira's doing one and she asked us to help, and so I'm just going to put my people into hers. So the deal is coach sneak peeks, and I think Moira might be doing one. I think Moira said she might be doing one every week, or at least every other week, but no, you always have coach sneak peeks to add potential coaches to. I've gone back and forth. I like to, initially I would add people to Moira's group because they get to see kind of the overview of Together Rising and the different personalities and the people with different backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool because it's a very diverse group. I mean, yes, we have a lot of fitness professionals, but we also have a lot of moms with babies, and we have, business professionals, women who work and travel all the time. So it's just a nice mixture of people to see that, you know, you can coach and have a full-time job and a family and whatever. But then I started doing my own because I decided that, well, first of all, I need to step up and do my own, but also because, you know, I want to attract the people who vibe with me, you know, and eventually, I mean, I think everybody needs to do their own sneak peek and not be scared of it, or team up with your coach and do it, or team up with others and do it. Because again, the beauty of our team and the Bigger Together Rising team is that, you know, not everybody's going to connect with me and my story. And that's why I love that, like, we've got Jen, who doesn't have kids and works full time. And, you know, we've got Jen Barton that has a background in like legitimate stuff, unlike me. And so, I mean, everybody brings something a little different to the table that others, you know, can connect with. So, did you want to say something, Jen Towner, now that you're drinking?
I was going to have a sneak peek starting next week, but then Moira did hers.
Yeah.
I'm going to plan on doing
right.
more.
And so Moira's plan is, and I will warn you, we come up with these plans, and as soon as we figure out a different, better way to do it, then we change the plan. But this is the plan right now. The plan is this group that we are creating now will be the group we always use, and be the group that Moira always uses, so that you will always be able to put people in and there will always be something going on. But what we're going to do is have, it'll be a 3-day coach sneak peek, and we will, there will be videos of people going live, but we will have it set into units, and everyone will have like a title to their little introduction video. So people can come in, and if they see, oh, stay-at-home mom, I want to watch that one, or full-time working professional, I want to watch that one, or fitness professional, or whatever the case may be, they can go watch those videos and hear coach stories. And so some of the content will always be there, and then either every other week or every week, Moira's going to delete some of the stuff and then go up live again so that it's fresh. I hope that makes sense. All right. And then last thing, I think, this Sunday at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have a road to retreat call. So even if it's just a teeny tiny little bit of you think, I want to go to the Diamond Retreat, I would love to hit Diamond, and I want to go to the Diamond Retreat come January, call in on Sunday night at 9. I will post the call-in information over the weekend. I'd already posted so much in there today, I didn't want to post it. But Moira already has it up in Together Rising, and I will do it. But it is for anybody who wants to be at the retreat, call in, get the information, know what you need to do, and all that. Yes, Jen.
And every single person who is on this call can be there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I will tell you, I'll tell you two things. So, I started as a coach 3 years ago this month. I started in September. I hit Emerald by October, and I hit Diamond December 31st. I mean, it's so doable. Like, it's doable. And you will hear, like, I never, and you'll hear, like, most coaches, most top coaches and leaders will not talk too much and say too many negative things about, like, oh, this is historically like a really bad time of year, like August and September are. But, you know, you might hear some bits and pieces of that right now, that August is a struggle, September is a struggle. But you know what? That is when I started. I started in September. I did not know any different. I started in September 2015. I think I hit SC12 that month. The next month I hit SC36. The next month it was like SC26, 28, something like that. So, you know, there is no like set thing. anybody can make a decision. Anybody can make a decision and like make it happen. So I'm just telling you, that was my timeline. And there are coaches on our team now who, like, at the time, I was like so proud of the fact that I hit diamond in, what is that, September, October, November. I mean, that's 4 months essentially. I was like so proud of the fact that I hit diamond in 4 months. There are coaches hitting it in less than 30 days. You know, so know that anything is possible. Truly anything's possible. Anything. And that's so anyway, just something to remember. All right. Do y'all want to talk about end of year goals and how you'd like to finish the year? I mean, it can be like a rank. It can be that you just want to have your Shakeology paid for by the end of the year. It could be that you want to double your income. Like, I have some really specific goals for I'll share mine. How about that? My 2 specific goals are elite. I'm working on my elite points, and then I want to double my income by the end of the year. So those are my two big goals right now that I am working on and trying to reverse engineer. And like I said, I have a very clear plan and path for the elite part, not so much with the income part, but if I really step it up and I get the elite points, the income is going to be there too. So, all right, Jen Towner, I'm gonna pick on you. You go first.
Okay. I want to get to new leader conference, so I need to be 1 star. Right? 1 star diamond, yep. But I'm going for 2-star diamond because I think both Tashari and Karen can become diamonds.
Fantastic.
I don't think, I know.
Yeah. No.
If that's what they choose.
Right. So just so everybody knows these dates, and first of all, the New Leader Conference is, good. Okay. You have your roadmap. So New Leader Conference is in LA in February. I went to it this year. Again, it was my biggest goal in 2016, and I didn't hit it. I hit it in 2017 and got to go this year. It's an unbelievable trip. Like, I cannot tell you how unbelievable it is. It's several hundred people. So for those of you that went to Summit and were around thousands and thousands of people, it is you in this large conference room with several hundred coaches. I was just walking through the hallway. I'd see Autumn. I'd see Jeff Hill. I'd see, Gene Simmons. That was it. That was at Summit. But I didn't see anyone famous when I was in LA, which you would think you'd see famous people in LA, but not Indy. So anyway, it was just an amazing trip. You get to go to headquarters in Santa Monica, and then they bring in all kinds of amazing leaders to talk to you. And it's amazing. So you have to be 1 star to get an invitation to that. 1 star means you are a diamond, and then you have 1 diamond yourself. The easiest way to achieve that is to have, like I said, you're a diamond and have a spouse account or a managed account like mom, sister. And technically sister's not a managed account, but you know what I mean. Hit diamond. And
not my sister.
I know. Not the hard to love one anyway. All right. So let's throw out some dates. All right. So the last possible date to qualify for anything is November 21st.
I know that.
But I will tell you, if you want to try to qualify for anything, you always want to try to do it as early as possible. Yeah, I mean, if you could do it in October, sweet.
I have a little timer reminder that comes up 2 times a day that says 2-star diamond qualification starts October 18th or 16th or something like that. I can't.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I mean,
but that's me. So
it's good to know the dates because the last possible is November 21st. It's always better to shoot earlier. And let me tell you, we were in qualification last year over Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just not fun. I mean, it's doable. We did it. We did it and it was fine and it worked out. It was stressful. And it's just better just to get it over with so you know it's done. But it's also better to set those earlier dates so that if for some reason, like you need some wiggle room, you have the wiggle room, you know? So, all right. So Jen, you're good. You have your dates, you know, you're good. All right. D, What are your goals for the end of the year? Still 2-star?
Yeah, still 2-star.
Okay.
My goal is by November 1st.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Damien, Leslie, they're my working coaches. So.
Yeah. All right. So hang on just one sec.
They work. They're doing way better than me at the moment. So.
All right. Hang on. All right, Jen, tell me your date again. I want to write that
Mine
down.
was October
18th.
I think October 18th. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
October 18th. All right. I just want to write it down.
Thursday.
All right, we're going to talk. The three of us are going to talk more afterwards.
Not right now.
What? Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Not right now.
All right.
I missed you, Jen.
Jen with 2 N's, do you have any end of year goals?
Well, considering I'm having to basically rebuild my team per se.
But you're
So-
not. You're back at Emerald today. I mean, you have 2 active coaches.
I mean, so there is one is my mother, who she'll probably remain there as long as she can.
Yeah.
But,
Jen
like
Towner has her mommy.
I
Dee has her mommy.
Yeah, I mean, but my husband is bowing out, and
Yeah.
so I don't want to lose him there, so I'm trying to figure out how to carry him and so I don't lose that bar
Yeah.
unless I figure out who to put there. But
Yeah.
just
You
trying
know, I still keep thinking that you need to have a conversation with Lauren Maniscalco. I mean, her husband,
Yeah. Is it
that
Lauren
was one of
Page?
her diamonds.
Lauren Page. Yeah. Lauren Page.
Lauren Page. She was Lauren Maniscalco. Now she's Lauren Page. But she had issues with her husband bowing out and like figuring out like what to do and all that kind of stuff. And she might have some good advice. And I was going to write you back about your message anyway, but
Okay.
But yeah, I would love to get you to a point where you have a good side hustle. You have a good side hustle and definitely a solid.
What's killing me is my follow-up. It's
Yeah.
it's my follow-up. I mean, people are liking my posts, people are messaging me, and then
Oh,
I'm
good.
delaying from responding. So that is what's killing me. And so
Yes.
that's where I need to work on that. So
Well, do you have like a system, like how? No. I mean, even if you I
I'm
mean,
kinda
I
all
go
over
back
the
and forth
place.
about systems. This is my system right now. I write and then I highlight. Can you see that? So like I write, once I follow up and like they say send me your email or send me more information, then I do it in yellow or I'm in. And then once they purchase, then I do pink on top. I mean, that's my system. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, but just so it doesn't fall through the cracks, But follow up, that's where the fortune is. Yes.
Is it on Facebook that you're following up with these people?
yeah, it is Facebook. Facebook, and some of the people that I kind of lost out on were a lot of the baseball moms. When I was doing a lot with my son's baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but they were like all like text messages and that kind of stuff that we were never like real Facebook friends. So,
Yeah.
Send them text
that-
messages. Say, hey, I'm doing this. Join me.
Right.
Seriously, just take like a half an hour and just shoot off a bunch of things.
I
Like,
was doing audios. That's what I was
that's
trying
good.
to do. I
yeah,
do
that's
that a
it.
lot when I'm
Record an
driving.
audio. So, hey, I wanted to check back in with you, see if you were interested.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let
And
me
I
know.
haven't quite figured out Instagram yet. I'm still like retarded on that. So,
Well, if you have follow-ups to do on Facebook, you don't necessarily have to do Instagram. Just stay where you feel you have traction. Yes, ma'am.
Shannon Fombon said the other night on Meredith's call that she doesn't really do Instagram at all. She gets all of her people pretty much from Facebook. So
Yeah.
focus on that. Don't worry about Instagram.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, my boss was out. I took my transformation photo on Instagram, but I sent a message to everybody saying, thanks for liking my photo. Would you be interested in joining my challenge group? So 60 invites in like an hour. So, and the thing is not to think about it too much and always end with a question.
And you know what I do, Jen? I can't tell you, well, this is for everybody too. I can't tell you how many times I've looked back through messages and I've been like, oh my gosh, I've totally dropped the ball on this. Like so many people that I've totally dropped the ball on. I mean, it happens. And all you do is say, oh my gosh, I totally dropped the ball. I know you were interested several months ago. You know, and you just pick up where you left off and just say, I still am doing this and I'd still love for you to join. You know, I've dropped the ball so many times, and most time people are like, oh my gosh, no worries, no big deal. But I keep my running list. He is so cute. What's his name?
Liam.
Liam. Hi, Liam. Oh, you heard your name, didn't you? Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. All right, so Jen, we'll keep working on you because I really want you to hold Emerald, hit Success Club so that you're getting the leads from the company and you are growing the side hustle to help you because it's so doable. And you're so good. Like you're so good in our challenge group with your posts and your knowledge and your like that side of things. You just have to have I don't know what the word is. Just let me think about this one. I mean, you just have to translate that to the getting people to come in with you, you know? I mean, because you're just so good at it. You're so good at it.
Thank you.
We can do it. We can do it. Right.
Of course, as soon as I'm getting ready to ask Tashari if she has any is there anything you want to say, Tashari? I know you are brand new, so it is okay to be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a lot to take in right now. I mean, I got a lot going on, but like I said, I did coach with my friend before.
Oh, good.
She's actually expecting, so she's canceling her coaching and whatnot. But like I said, I'm kind of starting off brand new here, being at a new base and whatnot.
Gotcha. Where are you exactly?
Kansas.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm trying to get my husband on board. And actually I've reached out to the rest of my family. To try to get them on board as well. I mean, I actually, when I joined the military, I lost a lot of weight and I was doing Shakeology and whatnot. And my sister and my brother-in-law are trying to lose weight. So I'm like, hey, you want to join me?
Yeah, perfect.
And I've been reaching out. I've noticed, well, with all the videos and whatnot, I realized I probably should be posting more on my social media like I did before.
Yeah.
I haven't really been doing a great job at that.
It's hard when you got a little one like that.
Yeah. And I'm also on my own weight loss journey again because I just had him.
Yeah. So, but you know what? I mean, can I tell you how many like love it that they get pregnant and then have this transformation story that they can have? Like it's unbelievable. And the hashtags that you can use for like new mom stuff, like I got nothing. I got a 6, 7, and a 9-year-old. Like there's so much you can do. Like, and also with the military too, we our upline team, like there are a lot of military wives. I'm trying to think if anyone's in the military. Yes. Jen?
I'm trying to go ahead. Were you going to say something, Jen?
Oh, Jen, you're muted.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I was trying to control myself. No, I sent Tashari Daniel Porter's intro to people from the military about the waiver and whatnot, because that is a real big plus for people
it's huge.
in the coaching.
Yeah.
You could totally become a 5-star diamond before I even.
It's really huge. It's really huge, that military waiver. You don't have to pay the coach fee, you know.
And I'm trying to reach out to some of my friends on base as well. The thing is, I have my own kind of journey that I want, like with the way I did it before. I kind of got my own progress before I kind of reached out to people.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, I have something to show for.
Right.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm still reaching out to people right now. I actually have 3 people on Instagram that are interested. I just kind of have to reel them in.
Yeah.
But
well, how about that's really common that people want to have some sort of transformation. 2 things that I would say to you. One, you've had a transformation before, you know. I mean, I would totally use that and talk that up and be like, I know this works because I did it before I got pregnant or whatever, and I'm excited to be doing it again. So know that it doesn't have to be like a current, like, this is me 2018 kind of transformation. It can be like, I've done this before and it works, and who was going to do this with me, you know? Towner showing us her belly again. And then also again, like, I feel like in the beginning it was so easy for people to ask people to join me because I was excited and I was doing it myself and it was all new. And even though I didn't necessarily have results yet, I couldn't say, oh my gosh, my stomach problems have been cured and my back is cured. Like, I couldn't say any of that, but I could say 4 days in, I'm feeling amazing and do this with me, you know? So I think there are transformations all along the way too, that you can share. And that's the postpartum journey is so amazing. Like it's just, I wish I had it then. I'm
going to probably post a Transformation Tuesday here soon. I mean, I've already lost 30 pounds since I've had him.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh. How old is he?
He's 7 weeks.
7 weeks? 7 weeks.
Yep.
How? He's big.
He is.
How big was he when he was born?
He was 9 pounds.
Okay.
9. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Wow. I worked with this. I had my old boss. She had 10-pound babies, 3 10-pound babies. And I would go see her like right after they were born. And they just looked like toddlers. Like they were just so big. And it's like,
He was 21.5 inches long. So that would explain why he hit my ribs all the time throughout the whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
But he's a big boy.
You're a big boy. That's good.
I see a lot of people getting responsive that when they post with their kids, you know, or exercising.
Yeah.
Anything.
I posted a video about
so many kids.
And that got a lot of response. And I invited actually all the people that messaged me or whatnot saying, oh, that's good that you're working out.
Yeah.
So,
good. I'm sure Jen has told you, but what I do is if I do a post like that, of course, Instagram's a little bit different. Well, no, it's the same. You know, I would do I reach out to everyone who comments and everyone who likes my posts, and I invite them. You know,
awesome.
I mean, if someone likes, even just likes, I'll just reach out and be like, thanks for the support. You know, you want to join me. One thing I failed to mention, because I did it on the spur of the moment today, I'm going to do a free group next week for Clean Week. So if anybody wants to add people in there, I think I'm going to plan it all out tomorrow since I just came up with it today. But I think I'm going to use the app for it.
Okay, because I have somebody who wants to join it. She was in Marianne's group. She can't afford to join a challenge group now, but I think she's in the UK. But she's already in my customers, so we can just.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the app just so people get a good feel for it and see it. It's been a long time since I've done a free group in the app. But if y'all are talking to people on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, I mean, and they're giving you pushback, this is another. like, don't let this replace your invitations right now. But if someone, you know, is like, you can tell they're going to say no, then say, well, you know, actually we have a free group starting on Monday, and add people to that. So, what else? And actually that'll be perfect timing because the group will end on the last day of the month, you know, which I am hoping there will be. It's always nice to do free groups at the end of the month because hopefully what happens is you get some of the people signed up the current month, and then some people are slackers and trickle over into the new month. So it's a good strategy. Okay.
With the free group,
Yeah.
is that like, so one of the people I'm talking to, she wants to do like the workout. She was a little skeptical on the price and whatnot, and I explained it to her. So if I can add her to that, can I add her to that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
So Clean Week, just in case you don't know, Clean Week is a program, and it has it's 7 days of workouts, but I think it's only 6 workouts. Don't you repeat one?
That's not a full amount of workouts, but you repeat a couple.
You repeat some. Maybe it's 5 workouts and you repeat 2 of them or something like that. But we did a group, I don't know when that was, spring, fall, sometime.
I did one in January, my very first free group.
So what it is, it's just, it's very basic exercise. It's a really good place to start. What the workouts have, instead of, you know how most Beachbody workouts have a modifier that make it easier, this workout is very basic, and she has an intensifier to make it more intense. So the instructor that you would follow is doing like very basic. So it's just a great way to ease people in, and it also eases people in with like the whole eating aspect of it. Yes, Jen Towner?
So what they would need to do to enroll in that is just to have a Beachbody login. So in ShareCart, I don't know if you've used ShareCart yet, but you can send them a free link. There's a video, I'll get it to you on how to use ShareCart.
Okay.
Send them a link for a free Beachbody account, and then they have access to that workout.
They do have to have a login, but they don't have to have they don't have to enter their credit card or anything like that for this. It sits outside of the paywall. But the nice thing is, during these workouts, she moves from certain programs. And so she will say, this is one of my favorite moves from 21 Day Fix. This is one of my favorite moves from, I can't remember which program she pulls from, but she pulls from programs and she mentions them, like all the ones that are on Beachbody On Demand. And so that's the lovely thing about Beachbody is they want to continue, you know, they will talk about Shakeology in these videos. They will talk about the other workouts in these videos so that people are getting it from that and not always just like us saying, oh, you should, you know, you should drink Shakeology. You should do this. But like it's just a very natural part of the whole program. So, but yes, feel free to invite people. Feel free to add people. Once I have it all planned out, I'll put information up in Soulshine Tribe tomorrow and let y'all know like that it's up and how I'm doing it and all that kind of stuff. All right. Anything else? I'm gonna.
Jen,
What?
I'm giving you a big hug. And I pooped today. That's how we communicate. That's how we love.
Well, did you hear my comment about that?
I don't know.
You were talking about and always end with a question. And I said, what am I supposed to ask them if they poop today?
I missed that. That's perfect.
And if they laugh, then there are people, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing the 2B Mindset certification Q&A tomorrow, so I've been watching all the videos, and they went over the tracker today and the little poop emoji, and that's everybody's favorite part of the tracker, and it's my favorite part.
Poop emoji. It's important. It's important for someone who I would poop once every 10 days. I didn't know that wasn't normal. I mean, I knew I had issues, but like, I didn't know that wasn't normal until I went to the doctor one time and I said something. They were like, what? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe like week before last. So I like tracking poop. It's important. Okay. On that note, I'm going to stop recording.